Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about 8 common Instagram mistakes artists make. Today I was talking to an artist and she told me her feelings towards Instagram, and she was like, I have this love and hate relationship with social media because I know it is necessary. I love the opportunity it brings me because there are over 1 billion users actively every month on Instagram. This is such a great opportunity, so I love that. But on the other hand, I hate spending so much time on Instagram. It's taking the time away from me making my art. So I have been spending so much time, but there isn't really a very nice result, and I'm frustrated. I don't know what to do. And that's why I want to make this video. I want to talk about what are the common mistakes to avoid as an artist when it comes to promoting your art, so that you can use your time more effectively, you can be efficient, and you can get better results and with a better strategy. And let's get into it. Mistake number 1, too many hats. You are an artist, at the same time you are a proud mother of 2. You're also a singer, you're a musician, and you're a dancer, and you're an actor. At the same time you're a real estate broker. You want to show you have a lot of talents. That's fine, and it's great that you have a lot of things going on in your life. But I don't think it is necessary or it's correct to mix different careers, different brands of yourself. You should make one for your art, another one for your real estate business, and you can have different team to manage different accounts. Maybe you manage the art account, your team manage the real estate one, so that you're taking a bit workload off yourself too. So have different accounts for different business. This is definitely better. Mistake number 2, boring bio. I have read so many times, hi, my name is Mark, I'm an artist. I paint. I paint all day in my studio. I've been painting since I was 10 years old. You're 30 years old now, and from 10 to 30, it's 20 years. I'm pretty sure that a lot of amazing things have happened during that 20 years time. And Instagram bio is such a short space for you to explain in few words. So it's better to explain the most relevant thing to your art today, like what is happening, upcoming exhibitions, where you're traveling to, what is the next project about, just something that is relevant to what you're doing today. Or you can talk about your mission in life. Why you make art, what makes you happy, what is the thing about your artworks, and you can talk a lot about the most amazing things happening right now instead of what you have been doing since you were 10. That's a bit too outdated. Mistake number 3, mixing work with life. You want to share some of the most amazing moments in your life, like the flowers in your garden, like the photos of your newborn baby. It's good that you want to share those amazing moments with your fans, but you can share it in another platform, like you can do it on Patreon, you can do it on OnlyFans, but don't do it on Instagram, because Instagram is a client-facing platform, and a lot of people can, without knowing you, clicking into your profile and they see you with a bottle, drinking alcoholic beverage. They can think that you are not responsible, you drink too much, and this might not be the case, but because you're mixing work and life, they can have this wrong impression about you, and those people don't know you, so they can be very quick to judge, and you don't want to ruin your potential opportunities to collaborate or to sell certain works to your future collectors. So always make a private account for your family and friends, and make a public one for your artworks. Mistake number 4, depending on professionals. I've talked to an artist friend of mine who hadn't been updating his profile on Instagram for a long time, and I asked him, are you okay? What is going on? And he told me that he had been waiting for a photographer to come in to take professional photos, but the photographer hasn't come in for a long time, and he was waiting. The problem is you shouldn't wait too long to update. Your fans are looking for your updates, and they are eager to see what is going on in your life, and this is the whole point of social media, is to share the moments. It's better to take an okay photo today and share it than waiting 2 weeks to have the perfect photo by a professional. The best way to do it is to learn about how to take better photos yourself, so that you can react fast and always be self-sufficient and not relying on professionals to do it. Mistake number 5, not engaging. Many artists are using Instagrams as a free cloud space to safekeep their artwork so they don't lose them. And this is fine to use it this way, but do captions and engage in conversations. And I've seen online with the contemporary art is untitled. It's like, it doesn't stimulate conversation. Your work is untitled, the description is all you on canvas. It is like you didn't say anything. It's not very engaging. Tell a story. When you're painting this work, what were you thinking? Where were you? And tell me about your art, yourself, and the emotion that you experience when you're painting those works. So other people can engage in a conversation with you, and once they do, make sure you write them back so you have this ongoing conversation, and Instagram will reward you for that because the algorithm will see that you're engaging in your community, in the conversation, so that they will promote your work, and your work will appear in more and more places, and your art will be seen by more people. Mistake number 6, too many hashtags. I have seen artists who are using 20, 30 hashtags. Technically speaking, you can use up to 30 hashtags, but I don't think it is smart or the best way to do it. If you're using too many hashtags, you might appear very desperate, like you couldn't sell enough works, you couldn't be seen by too many people, and you're just hashtagging like crazy. The better way to do it is to research on different hashtags. What is the most relevant? What is the trending one? What is the niche one for your art? And choose 5 to 6 at most for each post. And you can use different hashtags for different works and different posts. You don't have to always copy the same. And you can make sure that it's optimized and don't just like brute force 30 hashtags, just giving people a headache. Number 7, paid following. Once I asked an artist, tell me which artwork is the most faved and most liked by your fans. And he told me, oh, the one I spend most money promoting. I was in quite a shock because I was like, do you promote a lot? And he was like, yeah, always. And he had, at that time, 25,000 following. And he still promotes after 25,000. Even if he had a lot of money, it's still a very waste of money, and he shouldn't spend over, once you have over 1,000 following, you shouldn't spend more, because the idea is you see which artworks are loved and embraced by your fans, and you get the feedbacks, and you have this, conversation with your fans, so you know who they are. You get them into your life instead of paying people, and those people just get paid to throw likes and comments, and you don't get them to really purchase your art and to give you honest feedbacks on how they like your art and what kind of art they like about you. And it's a waste of your time after 1,000 followers. Maybe the first 1,000 you can just to build your brand a little bit, but after that it's a waste of your money and your time. Mistake number 8, Instagram as a website. We did a survey on our Instagram. 60% of artists told us they don't have a website, and instead they're using social media such as Instagram as their website. They would promote their artworks and sell their artworks and do the customer service thing, their PR thing, everything through Instagram. This is fine when you're first into the career, maybe first 6 months, first a year, but if you want to be serious with your art business, with your art career, you need a website. You need to connect different social media to the same portal that is your website, and then have a newsletter, have articles so you can rank on top, have Google Maps so when people search you, your website is connected to Google Maps and everything is like in the same brand, and you have a strategy with your communication. And you shouldn't rely on Instagram, because I have seen artists who had 50,000 following on Instagram, and suddenly overnight there was like an infringement on the community guidelines because she was showing a bit of nudity, and it's not exactly wrong, but it was reported, and she lost her account completely overnight, and 50,000 following was built in 3 years and it was gone, and it's really terrible, it's frustrating. So I think the best is to have a website if you want to be serious as an artist, and it shows you're serious, and you can even have a web store to sell your art and artworks so that you can get the money back. It's a good investment as well, and it's your property, it's your asset, and nobody can take that away from you. Now you have heard the 8 common mistakes artists make on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure there are a lot more out there. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, leave me a comment below. We are not like the best on Instagram. We have a modest success of over 50,000 followings. We have also on Tumblr, on Twitter, on Facebook, our communities, and we are happy that we have the influence we have, and we want to share our experience with you. So if you have any questions, make sure you write us a comment below, and I will get back to you ASAP. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.